I've got the Jets from Julius Marlow on tonight, so
Is that because you were a Jet back in the day?
that was the link I wasn't going to go with, but we will go with it now. I hadn't quite done that, but no, I got the double.
G'day guys, we're just here at the Julius Marlow Suite at Cram. We're going to ask the players what shoes they're wearing from JM and then who's going to win the Brownlow and the Grand Final this weekend. JD, we're here in the Julius Marlow Suite. Which shoes have you gone with tonight?
Chosen the Wager loafers, Tommy. They're feeling good, so yeah, enjoying wearing them.
Mate, you're always looking your best. You Dacos boys always looking good, and we're obviously here tonight to support Nick. Hopefully he gets the job done for our table. How's he feeling? Have you spoken to him today?
Yeah, for sure. It makes it an exciting night for us Collingwood boys. He's been in contention the last few years and haven't really been able to speak to him too much today. I'm sure there's probably a little bit of nerves and it's out of his control now, but it'll be an interesting count. I feel like it could be a tie.
Gunners, we're here at the Julius Marlow Suite. Can you talk us through which shoes you're going with tonight?
Yeah, I've gone with the Bay collection, mate. Very comfy. They're making me look good anyway.
And the voice is a bit squeaky. Obviously, we've both lost prelims, our clubs on the weekend, so you've obviously tipped a couple in.
Yeah, we had a couple. It was a good season without being great, but it's always nice to let the hair down a little bit, mate.
Yeah. With Lions and Cats being in it, who's your tip and who's the Norm Smith?
Yeah, I think the Cats get the job done. They're obviously both quality teams, but Cats are pretty stable across the park, and I think Bailey Smith for the Norm would be pretty cool.
Chad Warner, future Brownlow medalist in my opinion. Just ask Damien Barrett. Chatty, who you got for the win tonight?
I think Noah Anderson dominated the year, and hopefully one of too many. Maybe Rowley's stealing off him, but I reckon he'll win.
Who else do you reckon will be out there? Obviously, Bailey Smith, you're a good friend of his. Do you think Baz has a chance?
Yeah, Bailey would probably be right up there. He missed a few games, which will probably hurt him. Noah Anderson from Gold Coast had another good year. And Jordan Dawson from Adelaide's probably another one that's spoken about. So, yeah, I feel like there's probably a number of players that can win it tonight and all deservingly so.
And what about this Saturday? Obviously, would have loved to have been out there. Pretty disappointing end to the season for the Pies. We're all quite shattered, but who wins Cats Lions and who wins the Norm Smith?
I think the Cats. I think they've been the best team all year. And Norm Smith, I'll say Bailey Smith.
Could be the double for Baz. Yourself and Jai are going to poll quite well for the Hawks, but who wins the overall medal?
Overall, I think it's going to be your teammate, Nick Dacos. Yeah. I think he had a super year and super consistent and deserves it. What about you? Do you reckon, Nick?
I reckon Nick. I reckon Jordan Dawson's a chance as well, but mate, I might go get you some butter menthols and get you ready for the night.
Thanks, mate. What made you think of that?
I don't know. I just love butter menthols. Are you feeling the pressure being Naz's date tonight?
Yeah, he's going to be a busy man tonight, so I'll try keep my distance, but definitely a little bit of pressure hanging around Naz.
And first Brownlow for you, how are you feeling? How's the whole process been getting ready?
Yeah, it's been very cool. Bit last minute, but Naz has organised it all, so I'm just hanging around with him today.
That's good, mate. And we're here in the Julius Marlow Suite. You've got a pair of JMs on. Which ones are you going with tonight?
I've got the jaunts on. They're very comfy and they look very nice.
Daisy, normally it's you taking me into your world with Channel 7. We've done some games together, but now you're coming into my world in the Julius Marlow Suite. Talk us through the shoes you got on and why you chose them.
Well, thank you very much, firstly, for having me in this beautiful suite. I've got the Jets from Julius Marlow on tonight, so
Is that because you were a Jet back in the day?
that was the link I wasn't going to go with, but we will go with it now. I hadn't quite done that, but no, I got the double-breasted velvet number up top that I can't actually do up if I'm sitting down. So a nice bit of razzle-dazzle on the bottom to go with the razzle-dazzle in the middle before the putridness up the top to distract.
It's a nice balance, that the putridness with the nice suit and shoes.
From the head.
Yeah, smart. I'm not far behind you. I'm doing that, mate. We're on the same program, exact same program. Who wins the flag?
I'd love to be saying the Pies, but we're not. I think Geelong's hard to go past.
How much are you paying Damien Barrett to write these articles about you?
Yeah, no, I paid him early on, but now I think it's all love. So.
What about with Rowley? He's just a no-fuss footballer. Is he a bit like that with his fashion? Is he just like, he'd happily just wear whatever tonight and not be phased?
Yeah, absolutely. He could come in anything tonight.
Julius Marlow, we're here in their suite. What shoes have you gone with tonight?
Yeah, I've gone with the Jaded tonight. Looking pretty nice. So, pretty happy with them.
Pulling it off well, way. A bit of colour in the sock. I like that. Nice little point of difference.
Yeah, a little bit of colour in the sock. The missus wasn't overly stoked with them, but who cares, eh?
What's it like being Harley Reid's date? Are you feeling the pressure tonight?
I think I'm going to lose him quite quickly as soon as we get to the red carpet. He'll probably have a few interviews and I'll just duck straight through. So, no pressure at all.
You'll be smiling and waving in the background.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just be able to sort of hide under his shadow.
Jed, on the doggies table tonight, can you give us the trifecta in order of who will get the most votes? Richards, Bontempelli and Libba.
Richo, Bont, Libba.
Richo, Bont, Libba. I reckon that's a good call. We're here at the Julius Marlow Suite as well. They obviously looked after you with a nice pair of shoes.
I've gone with the Jet. I like the shiny side of the shiny brings out some good colours. So
just come all the way back from Italy for tonight, and especially to be here at Julius Marlow. Which shoes are you wearing tonight?
Yes, back from Italy. I'm wearing the Wager, so very comfortable, and yeah, looking forward to the night.
Who are you wagering on tonight? If you were a betting man, who you got?
I think the obvious one is obviously Dacos, but also like Sarong.
Tyrell straight into it. Who wins the Brownlow tonight?
I've got Noah Anderson taking the Charles tonight. So yeah.
How many votes do you reckon does he get? And does Rowley pinch a few off him as well?
I reckon, yeah, Rowley will pinch a few, but maybe low 30s, I reckon.
It's crazy these days how you need 30 to win it. Back in the day, you look at some results, there was 18 to 20 to win it, but it has changed a lot. Who wins the norm? It has to be from the Lions if you're going to tip them. So who do you reckon?
Lions and then Zach Bailey for norm.
Good tip. I like that. Well done.
Thank you very much.